technology is being used here in the Northwest to warn young people of the dangers around railway lines.
Yes, last year, 471 children were found trespassing on the tracks, and Network Rail is starting a new campaign to reduce that number. As
part of that, they're taking virtual reality headsets into classrooms to help explain the risks of getting too near to the tracks, as James Webster has been finding out.
The normal thing that people think of straight away is trains, which are quite dangerous. They're massive, they're very fast, they take a long time to stop.
Today's lesson is one which could save the life of someone in this classroom.
But you can have things like buried cables.
These 10 and 11-year-olds at Dial Park Primary in Stockport are using virtual reality headsets to see how dangerous the railway can be.
I think a lot of them know that trains are dangerous and you can get hit by a train, but maybe not so many of them know about the dangers of electricity on the railway.
You brought your controller to play tonight, yeah?
In one video, someone's distracted by their phone and steps on a live rail, like the ones found on Merseyside, carrying high-voltage electricity.
These two people walking, and then they decided to go on these train tracks, and then they stepped on the third rail, I'm pretty sure, and they got electrocuted. I wouldn't go on a train track, to be honest, because it's really dangerous and there's lots of electricity around you and could get zapped at any time.
Did having the headset make it easier to understand how dangerous it is?
Yeah, because it's more 3D, so you can like tell the surroundings and stuff like that, so it's a lot more easier.
My name is Harrison Ballantyne and I did not expect to die today.
As part of this new campaign in schools, this powerful video played by young actors is being used.
Didn't expect today would be my last day at school.
It tells the story of Harrison Ballantyne, who died while trying to get his football back from near a train track, a story his mother is determined to share.
I didn't even notice the power lines. I didn't touch them. I didn't expect electricity to just jump at me through the air.
They told me that I couldn't identify him, but it never actually sunk in. I couldn't identify him because he was unidentifiable. So that's, you know, the reality of that. My brain only realised that quite a while afterwards. And his friends had seen him, and they have to live with that for the rest of their lives.
Last year here in the Northwest, there were 471 cases of children found trespassing on railway tracks. Across the country, more than 3,500 cases were reported, and although down on the previous year, it is a number that remains higher than it was before the pandemic.
Harrison Ballantyne was just an 11-year-old boy, didn't understand the danger surrounding him when he crossed the boundary onto the railway, and he was just going to collect his ball. So once you walk onto the rail infrastructure, you are surrounded by a dangerous environment. Anybody could walk onto the rail infrastructure, and it's really important that they understand the danger that they're putting themselves in when they do that.
Stockport County Football Club has teamed up with Network Rail here in the Northwest to get the message into more schools.
We've worked in 8 primary schools across Stockport. It's so hard hitting, and the VR headsets I think are a game changer.
The timing of this lesson is deliberate, coming ahead of the summer holidays, when children will spend more time outdoors.
It's very immersive, so you feel like they're experiencing what could end something really badly, so that they can prevent that in the future for them. So the fact they've got the VR headsets, they know that those dangers that could occur, so that they can avoid them in the future.
This is one of the first schools to use the videos on these new headsets. Network Rail hopes it will be the first of many and will help prevent children ending up in danger on the railways. James Webster, ITV News, Stockport.
Let's hope so, because we both know, don't we, that parents telling them not to do something sometimes doesn't work.
Exactly. A really powerful ad campaign as well, so let's hope that works as well.